Hmm. All right. Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? So I had to go off and come back again because of I had to fix my network very well. It was kind of fluctuating. So I hope you guys are. Mama T, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome, Mama T. Yeah, please comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast, and as well, give me a thumbs up, please. Welcome back again to this morning's live stream. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Welcome, welcome. Mati, I know you're watching from Texas. I know very well. I know, I know. Thank you for joining this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Who is there? Please comment where you're watching from. Give me a thumbs up and share the broadcast, please. Thank you. Thank you for joining this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Please, if you can be able to help us to share the broadcast so we can get to wide up your audience, please. We have important information today to share. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Share, share, share the broadcast. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. Comment where you're watching from, please. Comment where you're watching from. Give me thumbs up. Share the broadcast. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done that. Thank you. Welcome. Please comment where you're watching from. Comment, please. If you have a question that you want to ask, please feel free to ask your question. If you have something, maybe idea, or if you have an opinion, feel free in the comment section to ask, say your opinion and ask your questions. Feel free. Okay. Monica Karanja, thank you very much for joining. Where are you watching me from, Monica? Where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from, Monica? Thank you, guys. Monica from Kenya. Thank you, my Kenya sister. Please, what's the situation now in Kenya? What's going on? The protest stopped already? I was asking the other day if Ruto finally stepped down, and I didn't get the answer. Is Ruto still the president, or he already gave up already? Melisha, can you give us your hair routine? Hair routine. How? I don't understand. Melisha, what do you mean by that? Monica, what's going on in Kenya now? Is Ruto still the president, or he stepped down already? My hair. So what do I have to do? Tweet. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Who else is there, please? Who else is there? Please feel free to comment where you're watching from. Feel free, please. Alex Whittington. Whitington. Anna. Rude Melisha. Very rude. Monica Karanja. Is president no other one? Ah, but I heard that he already stepped down. Tweet from England. Thank you very much for joining this morning. I heard that he stepped down already. So that was a lie. Oh my God. It's media. Too many lies flying in the media. I was even celebrating. That he's no longer the Kenya president. See, that's the reason why when you see a news on the social media, you have to confirm it first before you carry on the news. It's very bad how Facebook sells lies to people. You know, if you want to hear all kind of fake news, just go to Facebook. Facebook will give you fake news. This is one of the reasons why I just don't feel the vibe of that app. A lot of things going on Facebook. Too many fake. A lot of people have been scammed on Facebook. A lot of people have been, Facebook, you know. Thank you, Mama T. I was thinking he already stepped down, according to what I heard on the news on Facebook. Ruto now is no longer the Kenya president. This is why we have to be careful with the kind of news we take from Facebook. It's not everything we see we take. Most of the news there is just all lies. And these content creators that are money mongers, they can go extra mile looking for money by selling fake stories. And it's very, very bad. This is part of the problem. We're not just only complaining about government. We too, the citizens, we have a lot in our cupboard. We have problem. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they said he already stepped down. Mr. Cash Money, brother. Thank you very much, brother. Where are you watching from? Mr. Cash Money, where are you watching us from, please? Thank you for joining this morning. Please share the broadcast so we can get a wider audience. When I see people more, it gives me courage to keep doing what I'm doing. But if I see a few people on my live stream, it kills my morale. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please subscribe. Share the broadcast, share, and give me thumbs up. Okay? Okay. Okay. First off, I think I have to go. Okay, I have 5 more minutes to go to start my broadcast. I'm just using 15 minutes to give you guys shout out. So write your name in the comment section where you are watching me from. So I give you a shout out, and we continue with our broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Subscribe. We have very low turnout. Very, 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 very low. Very low turnout. What's going on? What's going on? Please share the broadcast, please. Subscribe. Exactly, Mama T. Three good godly people have more power that 100 negative people keep encouraged. Yeah, exactly. Yes, for sure. For sure. I know. I know. I know. Who else is there, please? Who else is there? Who else? All right. I'm starting my broadcast now. All right. All right. I think I have to start now because I have few people anyway. As we keep, as we continue doing our broadcast, I think other people will come too. So we can't sit in and be waiting for people to fill up here. So we have to just start our program. All right. I have okay. Let me just give 2 more minutes to go. 2 more minutes. Please comment where you're watching from so I give you a shout out. Comment where you're watching from. Where are you watching me from, please? Where are you watching from? Mr. Ademola Adekola. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, from Essex, UK, United Kingdom. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you very much. So let's just start, because it's already 15 minutes. Let's just start. So, all right. So this morning, I saw a news. This news. I saw this news. I saw this news. This is the news that I saw. This news. They said evangelist. I don't know if I'm to call him an evangelist or I'm to call him a pastor. Hinn. This is Museveni of Uganda. Is currently in Uganda making a prayer. Praying for Museveni to return to power in 2026. This man, this Hinn. This is Hinn. This is a I don't know if I'm to call him an Indian American or Indian English. I don't know. I don't know where he's coming from, but I know that this man has Indian race. This man is praying for a 80-something years old man, almost 90 years old man, to remain in power after 40-something years in power. This man is a pastor, is an evangelist. This man here, he says he's an evangelist. He's an evangelist. He went to Uganda to pray for this tyrant, to pray for this dictator that have subjected the lives of innocent Ugandans into abject poverty, to pray for him to remain in power in 2026. Now, you can now agree with me the damage religion have done to Africa. I'm pretty sure that this Hinn would never do this in India. He will never do this in America. He can never do this in UK. He can never do this in any other country, any developed or civilized country. He can never do this. but he found pleasure in doing it in Uganda, saying that he's going to pray. He's praying for Museveni, to win, to remain in power in 2026. This is the high level of abuse of religion. Abusing religion in the name of, and when you talk, you will see his supporters on the comment section telling you, hey, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Are you kidding me? Hinn in Uganda to pray, praying for Museveni to remain in power. To remain in power, 80-something years old man that should go for retirement at least. Come to think of it, Museveni should be cooling off in jail. We don't care about his age because you have committed crime against humanity. You have committed genocide in Uganda. You have subjected the people of Uganda into abject poverty. You have never done any positive thing in Uganda after 40 years. The high level of nepotism that is going on in Uganda. And the worst part of it is that you can never see these things on the news. That's even the worst part of it. You can never see all these atrocities that these people are committing in their countries. You can never see it on the news because the media houses in Africa has been compromised. The media houses in Africa has been compromised. They are on payroll. That is the reason why you can never see this kind of thing. You can never see his atrocities on the media mainstream. Never. This is one of the reasons why I keep telling people religion in Africa is part of the problem that we are having in Africa. It's main part of the problem. You see, religion, you see, tribalism is the main problem that we are having in Africa. How on earth will somebody that called himself a evangelist, a popular evangelist, will just wake up in the morning and travel to Uganda to go and pray for almost 90 years old man that cannot even stand on his own without holding something? Have you seen Museveni walking? He cannot even stand on his own without holding something. You are praying for him to remain in power in this 21st century. In this 21st century, a man that has subjected his people into abject, a man that have killed a lot of opposition members, a man that have killed a lot of comrades in Uganda. In Uganda now, there is no freedom of speech. When you say anything against Museveni's regime, they will come for you. They will either they kill you or they will throw you inside the jail for a long time. This is where Hinn went to go and pray for him to remain in power. Religion has caused us more harm than good. This is not the gospel of Christ. This can never be the gospel of Christ. This can never be the gospel of Christ. I've told you guys, these guys have turned Africa into their dumping, where they come to dump their refuse. All of them, they know that Africans have light brain when it comes to religion. We are easy and quick to believe whatsoever that they sell to us. We are easy and quick to believe. That's why they will go and fabricate things and lies, bring it to us and sell to us, and we believe them. Now, in Africa today, we worship pastors and evangelists more than even we worship God. Your evangelist is always doing it right. When he does it wrong and you condemn it on social media, you see his supporters coming to attack you. They will even attack your page. This is one of the reasons why I left Facebook for them. I'm done with Facebook. If I'm going back to Facebook, not now. I'm done with Facebook. Because I believe that more mature people are on YouTube. Popular evangelist, somebody that called himself a man of God, somebody that should stand on the path of the truth. What kind of money is Hinn looking for again? You have collected enough tithe already. You have collected enough offering already. Do you know how many years Hinn has been in this his lies business as a pastor or evangelist? He has been there for a long time. So you have made enough money already. So why will you go to Uganda? Are you happy in what is happening in Uganda? When Hinn went to Uganda, did he see any good road? Few good roads in Uganda. Maybe you can find it in their capital, but other places in Uganda are depleted. It's nothing to write home about. Ugandans are suffering. Ugandans are suffering. And you find comfort in traveling to Uganda to go and pray for this tyrant, this dictator to remain in power. And you are telling us that it's God that sent you. Shame. Religion in Africa, religion have caused us more harm than good. In fact, at Museveni's age, in fact, as he stands, Museveni should be in jail. Museveni should be in jail. I remember vividly what happened in 2021 to 2022 when Uganda conducted the election, their last election before this coming one in 2026. I saw how many people that were being killed by Museveni soldiers. Somebody nepotism is the order of the day in Uganda. Somebody that have already imposed his own son, his own biological son as CDS, Chief of Defense Staff in Uganda. Somebody that have already, trying to install his son to succeed him when he steps down. And a pastor and a popular evangelist find peace in traveling to Uganda to go and pray for him to remain in power. Sent by who? He will tell you he's sent by God to go and pray for Museveni. This is how bad religion has become in Africa. This is how bad it has really become in Africa. Nothing to believe anymore. A lot of people are no longer going to church anymore because of the lies they are selling to you. That is why a pastor will stand on the pulpit under the voice of a lot of people, under the sound of, under the surroundings. People were, sitting and listening to him. They are millions in number. And pastor will stand on the pulpit and be telling you that Jesus did not associate with poor people. That it was because of poverty that Jesus Christ was crucified. And when you talk, you see his supporters will come for you, telling you that you will die tomorrow because you are talking against the man of God. Who is man of God? Who is man of God? We are all men of God. We are all men of God. Religion have covered our eyes. We cannot even see anymore. When we see the truth, we cover the truth. We cover the truth. We can't continue, believing these lies that have been sold to us with Bible and all that. I believe in Bible. I read Bible, but a lot of things, the misinterpretation they've done in the Bible is extremely too much. There are too many misinterpretations in the Bible. Too many misinterpretations in the Bible. They've used it. They will bring out something and translate it in a way that will suit their own, their lies, and sell it to you, and you believe. And they will sell it to you, and you will definitely believe because it's coming from your pastor. That is why a pastor will stand on a pulpit and be telling you that to become poor, if you are poor, that is a sin to be poor. It is a sin for you to be poor. Fabricating lies in the name of religion. Fabricating lies because that's what people want to hear. Fabricating lies. What some of them do, they call themselves a prophet. What some of them do, they will go and check on your Facebook page, check everything about you, check things that you normally used to post. Check all the things that did you know he gets all the 10% after gold for himself? I already know that Museveni is corrupt. And the worst part of it is that, the money that he's acquiring for himself and his children, trust me, you will see the end of Museveni. And I'm going to show you instances. Like, for instance, I did not believe the lies the Westerners lied against Idi Amin. The way they painted him bad. Idi Amin wasn't that bad as they painted him, because the reason why they painted him that bad was because he was not dancing to their tone. He didn't want to be their puppet. So when you are puppet to the West, definitely you are their best friend. Whatever you do is okay. But because Idi Amin did not dance to their tone, did not want to allow them to come and take their resources, now they tag Idi Amin as a cannibal, that he eats human being, which was never true. I don't know. I believe maybe he might be a tyrant during his era, but he was not as bad as the West painted him on the media. And I keep telling you, believe you me today, you see the media, the media houses in Africa is under control. Believe me. You see BBC, you see France 2024 or whatever they call it. You see CNN, okay, CNN Africa. I'm talking about the media houses in Africa. You see BBC Africa, you see CNN Africa, you see France 24, you see Al Jazeera. Okay, forget about Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera Al Jazeera is different from them. But you see, every other media houses in Africa here is under payroll by these criminals. There are news they will never publish to you, and there are news they will publish to you. That is the reason why they went through that route against Ibrahim Traore to come and. So that you see, this is part of the things that I go through. This is one of the things I go through during my broadcast. It is happening to me almost every time. If I'm not doing broadcast, my internet is super fast. I can use it to do anything because I'm using the fastest internet. I'm using AfriCell, the fastest AfriCell, the fastest speed. I think about 10 megabytes per second. But anytime I'm on live broadcast, my internet will start playing. I've been going through this for a long time. This is since I started this my program. I'm going through this. Sometimes the internet go when it comes like this, it will just go off. But I know very well that maybe I don't know. That's how I feel. I feel like maybe somebody is tampering with my IP or somebody is tampering with my my internet. I don't know, because Africa, anything can be played out. So that is it. So now, sorry, let me drink water. Oh. I don't just like interruption. This is kind of interruption I don't like, honestly. Now, the media houses, when I tell you the media houses in Africa is being under control, you may not understand it. Trust me, what I'm telling you. A lot of these media houses you see, they are on payroll. They are on payroll. They will sell to you the news that suits their convenience and their paymasters. The one that will never suit their convenience, they will hold on to it. They will hold on to it. Okay, for instance, look at what happened. For instance, just think, if you're a Nigerian that is here, think. By the time on the 13th of June this month, 200 people were being killed in Benue State. 200 citizens of Nigeria were being killed in Benue State. About 10 or 15 children were being thrown inside the house and born alive. They were born into ashes. Fact. But do you believe me that after 48 hours, there is no media house in Nigeria that carried out this news to make it go viral? No media houses in Nigeria carried this news except, bloggers. I mean, few bloggers that carried out this news. Presidency did not release any single statement when your 200 citizens were being massacred in numbers by terrorists. Do you know what happened? It took only one man, Martin Vincent will say, an activist. They call him Very Dark Man, popularly known as Very Dark Man. He went to Benue State with his popular because he has a very large, audience. He went to Benue State and made a video. My God, he made a video and posted it on his channel. Will you believe me that immediately he posted it and people started crying, people started shouting all over the world, say, hey, this kind of thing happened and no media house is taking it. That is when they started posting it. That is to tell you how under control they are. They have been compromised. So this is the same thing that was trying to play out against Ibrahim Traore, because the West knows very well that once they come out, to buy, when they buy all the media houses and tell them what to say about this guy, people will start having the perception of like, yeah, he's a tyrant, he's a dictator, which some people already started believing. So when they started the news already, because by the time Michael Langley went to the Congress to label him as a tyrant and a dictator, do you understand? When he labeled him as a dictator, so by the time immediately he put out that news, the video clip came out, you see the media houses in Africa started posting, saying negative things about him, saying, I don't know if somebody is a critical thinker here. They started saying negative things about him. So immediately they saw that people have already started coming out on social media, know that is their agenda. The same thing they did to Gaddafi. The same thing they did to Tomo Sankara. The same thing they did to Ameka Cabral. The same thing they did to Kwame Nkrumah. The same thing they did to Idi Amin of Uganda. That is the same thing they wanted to do to Ibrahim Traore. So when they saw the news, when they saw that the way people were bashing them, our people in Jamaica, people in St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, our North and South Americans started protesting. Our African brothers in America, South America, and North America started protesting. We in Africa here, we started protesting. Media houses everywhere, we started protesting everywhere. Say it's a lie. That is when they calmed down. They saw that the pressure was too much. You know why the pressure was too much on them? Because we are in the social media era. It was not like then again. By the time, it was not like then again. When the only time you can be able to can be able to listen to the news is on the radio. They will just sell to you what you cannot even have opinion. It's on the radio you hear news, or on the television where you don't have any opinion. You have nothing to say. They will start selling lies. That is how they label Gaddafi a dictator. My brother, I don't know how Gaddafi is a dictator. What made Gaddafi a dictator? Because they programmed it and sell it out, and people started believing. Even me, I believed that Gaddafi was a dictator until when I started growing and growing, I started seeing the act of these Westerners in Africa. That is when I knew that all these things were propaganda against any African leader that has the people at heart, that want to protect his people, that have the interest of these people at heart. Gaddafi resisted them from the beginning to the end. He told them that I can never let you people come to Libya and take my resources. You can imagine what France was doing to Burkina Faso. You can believe me what France was doing to Burkina Faso. Do you know that Burkina Faso, underneath of Burkina Faso, is full of gold? Burkina Faso is the 4th largest gold producing country in Africa. Do you know that? Do you know how many percentage? Do you know how many percentage Burkina Faso gets from their own resources? From their own resources. Do you know how many percent? 20%. Make your research. I can't come here to come and lie. I preach the gospel of truth. I cannot come and say things that I don't know. I make research. I'm a critical thinker. I make research. If I come to my broadcast, I don't just come and talk for talking's sake. I talk with fact. Burkina Faso gets only 20% of their own resources. Do you know why they get only 20%? Because they say that the machine, they don't have the equipment to remove the resources from the ground. So now when Ibrahim Traore took over power, what he did, the first thing he did was to pay them off to leave the mining site. He didn't chase them away. People are saying he chased them away. He paid them off to leave their mining sites. He paid them off to leave their mining sites. And they left. And then he asked France to hands off from the Burkina Faso military, and they don't need their help anymore. Because when France was there, the terrorism was too high in Burkina Faso with the presence of France. Do you want to tell me, as strong as France military, that they cannot eliminate those terrorists in the bush? But they were using them for a purpose. Terrorists that will be in the bush, helicopter will be coming to drop food items for them and arms. And you're telling me they don't have any strong backup. Since when France left Burkina Faso, have you ever had 500 people killed in this, 200 people killed in here in Burkina Faso? Never. Everything calmed down. Ibrahim Traore took charge of their mining sites. He took charge of everything and asked them to leave. That is when they got mad. The benefit they are getting, they are no longer getting it anymore. The exploitation they are doing against the people of Burkina Faso, they're not getting it anymore. They started selling lies, propaganda, the media houses in Africa, telling them how Ibrahim Traore is a dictator. He has held Burkina Faso ransom. He has made media blackout in Burkina Faso. How? Media, do you know what is called media blackout? Media blackout is even this YouTube will not work. Facebook will not work. Instagram will not work. TikTok will not work. But those things are working in Burkina Faso. And mind you, for the matter of fact, see, Ibrahim Traore is somebody that has listening ear. Ibrahim Traore, he has good listening ear. He listens to his citizens. One thing about him is that once you bring and a complaint to him, to his table, he will listen to you and he will take action immediately. So it's not, forget about what you hear on the social media. Be careful what you hear on the social media, especially on Facebook. A lot of lies they are peddling on Facebook against Ibrahim Traore. This young man meant well for the people of Burkina Faso. It wouldn't be difficult for him to even receive $1 billion and abandon when he took over. They would just pay him $1 billion. He will abandon Burkina Faso, carry his family all, and go to France or go to America, go and have flamboyant life. Do you think he can finish $1 billion in his entire life? But he said no. He said no. I am here to stand for my people. I'm here to defend my people. I am here to prove to the West that we have all it takes to make Africa great again. That's when they got angry. They started looking for all kinds of ways. Believe you me, this guy has already survived over 17 times assassination attempt, 17 good times. They tried by all possible means to eliminate him. It did not work. They went through media route to go and blackmail him so that they will use that opportunity. When they started blackmailing him and people started saying, calling him a tyrant, they will use that opportunity to invade Burkina Faso and eliminate him and take charge again, just like they did in Libya. And Libyans they were daft enough to allow this to happen. And at the end of the day, today, 15 years later, there's no leadership in Libya. 15 years later, there is no leadership in Libya now as I'm talking to you. There's no leadership in Libya. 15 years later. Those benefits they were benefiting during the time of Gaddafi, all now you can see Libyans everywhere now looking for greener pasture. Before, during the time of Gaddafi, where will you even from see Libyan anywhere in the world looking for greener pasture? I'm a good traveler. I traveled since 2009. That's when I left Nigeria. So for you to see that I come all these African countries, I come everywhere. I travel a lot. So if I'm telling you something, I'm telling you with fact and proof. I'm telling you with fact and proof that till today, there is no leadership in Libya. Libyans are suffering. Libyans are suffering. Every day there is killing in Libya, there is terrorism in Libya, there's bad, this is what they wanted because they want for their own personal gain. They want it for their own personal gains. Now they are talking about the tyranny and dictatorship. They don't see what Museveni is doing in Uganda. What Museveni is doing in Uganda is even worse than tyranny and dictatorship. Because I wish I have Ugandans here on my broadcast so that they can be able to testify. How many Ugandans have been killed because they came out to protest and ask for good governance? The same thing happened in Kenya a few days ago. I think a few years ago, they came out again to protest. They were being killed. A few days ago again, they came out again and they were being killed again. Which they know very well that people have the right to come out and demand peaceful protest and demand for good leadership. And you just slaughter them like they're not human beings because they ask you for good governance. Let the dealings of democracy go across the board. This is the thing. Listen, Africa is under control. Anybody that tells you that we are independent is lying to you. They're just trying to deceive you. We don't have our independence in any way. Don't believe whatever they tells you. We do not have our independence. Please, if you are joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification button, please. Please do me that favor. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Let me read. There's one comment that I saw I wanted to read, but I forgot to read that comment. Ademola Adekola, Adekola said, I'm happy youth are waking up to see the extent religion has kept them enslaved. I pity my generation. I swear to God. Religion have cost us more harm than good. Religion have cost us more harm than good. Religion have cost us more harm than good. Religion have caused us more harm than good. Religion, in fact, the main problem we're having in Africa today, the main problem, in fact, let me say 60%, 70% of the problem we're having in Africa today is religion. Believe you me, 60% of our problem in Africa today is religion. That is why Hinn will leave his country. In fact, let's come to think about it. What Hinn is doing in Africa, can he do it in his own country where there is law and order? Do you think Hinn will come to Africa to come and go to his country and do what he's doing in Africa? Because he knows very well that there's law and order in his country. You wake up one morning, okay, you did, even if you prepare to come, you cannot go and make research, read this man, this dictator's biography, read about him, his leadership, how beneficial his leadership has become to the people of Uganda and to Africa at large. You just wake up in the morning, you say you are going to pray for Museveni so that he will return to power in 2016. Somebody that has been in power for over 40 years. For over 40 years, Museveni has been in power for over 40 years. Ugandans don't have constant electricity. Ugandans don't have world-class hospitals. Ugandans don't have even good pipe-borne water across every corner in Uganda. Ugandans don't even have good security. They don't even have good retirement plan for their civil servants. They're not having good pay. Their civil servants are not having good pay. Their soldiers are complaining. There's no good, there's no good treatment. For over 40 years, you hold a country ransom like it is your personal property. I don't know what is giving these people mind. I don't know. I don't know where they are, I don't know where they are getting this kind of courage. I don't know where they're getting this kind of courage. You hold a whole country ransom. You hold a whole country ransom for 40 years, and now you impose your own son as the CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, and now still want to use him to succeed yourself when you are no more. That's personal business. Uganda has become Museveni's personal business. And Ugandans are sitting on I will not blame them, because if they come out to protest, they will be killed. And the whole world will be on the mute. Nobody will talk. Museveni is always right. Nobody will talk for the people of Uganda. You saw it when it happened. It happened in 2022 or 2021, during the election, when Bobby Wine came out, and Bobby Wine was under house arrest the day of the election. He was under house arrest. The party members of Bobby Wine were being killed in numbers, and some of them were being thrown inside jail. Some of them are still in jail till today. Because why? They came out to demand for change of government, which is their right. And you throw them inside jail, you beat them up, you lock them up, and the whole world were on mute watching this. During that election, let me bust your brain. During that election in Uganda, ECOWAS were there, ECOWAS observers were there, African Union observers were there, United Nations observers were there, European Union observers were there. They were all there. It seems like the whole world, because when these institutions were there, it means that the whole world is there and the whole world is watching and observing the election. But will you believe me, before the very good eyes of these people, Museveni killed opposition members that same day. Museveni sent his boys to snatch ballot boxes. Bobby Wine was under house arrest before the very good eyes of these observers during the election. They saw what happened. And at the end of the day, these same institutions declared Museveni as a winner. And the whole president in the world sent a congratulation message to Museveni. And you are telling me there is justice anywhere in this world? Justice is only being made, law is being made for the poor, not for the rich. But believe you me, in 10 years to come, in 100 years to come, 200 years to come, Museveni generation will be like that of the man from my maternal home that sold his people during the slave trade, used the blood of his people to build houses, live flamboyant life as of then, during the time of slave trade. And at the end of the day, when he died, his children all become useless. His grandchildren become useless. His great-grandchildren become useless. Till today, there's no single soul in that family that have ever rise till today. That is the portion of Museveni and every other African leader, every other African politician that have subjected his people into abject poverty. If you're a politician and you want to escape from this anger, from this end, I mean, if you want to escape from this cause, you must have to do the right thing when it is needed. That is why a lot of our people, when they travel and leave Africa to come back, they become scared of coming back because of the things they've seen on social media and the things they saw before they left Africa. That is why we scatter everywhere in the world. Everywhere, black people, everywhere. From a continent that a wealthy continent like Africa. Africa is a very wealthy continent. I've said it time without number here. Africa is a wealthy continent. Very rich. Rich in mineral resources, rich in human capacity, rich in everything. Yet our people will travel out to look for greener pasture and will never return back home because the system works in the West. The system works in the West. If you're a civil servant in the West, your life has been protected from the day one. You are entitled to owning a house, getting a house by mortgage. You're entitled to get a car. You're entitled to everything that is beautiful. But in Africa here, you work and serve your country for 50 years. At the end of the day, no sugar in your tea. There's nothing left for you. You become that person that will work for all your life. At the end of the day, achieving nothing. Meanwhile, the children of this politician, they are not doing anything. They're living in America in a luxury, houses, living luxury life. They don't have work. They are not doing anything, but they are enjoying money. Meanwhile, the people that are working for the money are suffering. When you talk in Africa, they will come for you. It's either they will attack you or they will just come for you for no reason because you are saying the truth. You are saying it the way it's supposed to be. That's why people are scared. Sometimes people say, don't say this, don't say it. You cannot tell me what to say. I say what I want to say. Me, I've seen life, I've seen death. I'm 41 of age. If I die today, I did not die too early. At least I died for a good cause. I died speaking the truth. Do you understand? I died speaking the truth. We must speak the truth the way it is, without mixing word, without fear or favor. I'm not here, like I always tell you people, I'm not here to romance anybody's ego, to massage your ego. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm not here to make you like me. I'm here to tell you what you're supposed to know. I'm here to tell you the gospel truth. That's why I call my program the gospel of truth. I preach the gospel of truth and nothing more, nothing less. We must say it the way it is. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Our people have died enough in abject poverty. Our people have died enough without having good medication and good proper healthcare system. Our people have died enough because of ignorance and lack of quality education. Our people have died enough because poor salary and poor payment, no retirement benefit after retire. Look at what is happening in police. Look at what is happening in military. Our soldiers are complaining every day, day in, day out. They can't even afford food. I mean, soldier that is protecting a country. Look at police. How much is their salary? See what they are going through. Look at all the security agencies. That is why they indulge in criminal activities, in bribery and corruption. Because there's no proper benefit. There's no proper retirement plan. They are scared. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It is time for us to start clamping down on these religious people, this religion. And you see, religion in Africa, religion have caused us more harm than good. Muslim people came out. Boko Haram, they came out, they say they don't want Western education. But most of them are using telephone, they're using mobile phones that is meant by the Westerners. Religion. Christian people come out, they will tell you, God said you should do this and do that and do that. It's inciting problems in the family. Because why? Religion. We are being too religious than being too, than seeking for good governance. In UK today, I believe the UK people brought Christianity to Africa. But UK today, most of them do not believe in Christianity. Most of them, they don't believe in anything. They don't believe in anything. And you can agree with me that they don't pray like the way we pray. But life is as soft as anything else for them. Life is very soft for them because they don't believe in anything. They believe in the system to work. So the prayer that you should be praying is to protest for the good governance that you deserve. Let them put things in place. Give you constant electricity, which is basic amenity. Give you good road, good access roads, where you will not be driving and dust will be blowing you from left hand and right hand. Support the agricultural system so that at least we can produce organic food. Build good hospitals, good medical facilities. At least when somebody is sick, you go to the hospital and get treated. Build quality educational system in Africa. That's all we're asking for. Basic amenities. Build good pipe-borne water. Very clean. It is good for health. I mean, give us good security that we will be free from terrorism and kidnapping in Africa. That's all we're asking for. When you give us all these things, believe you me, nobody will be going to church again. Nobody will go and pray and bind and cast again. It's poverty mentality. That is what is making people think if you don't pray, you will not have what you want. If you know God for yourself. That is why church now is like a lucrative business. It's a very lucrative business because they understand the fact that Africa now, Africa believe in, they are all too religious. They are too religious. Thank you very much, my brother Uchenna Alba. He said, General Sani Abacha do away from the West, and Nigeria was doing very well economical, and he told Sultan of Sokoto then he should not bring religion into his government. I was in JSS1 back then. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, all these leaders that are good that have good intention for their country, they will be tagged as tyrants. And the media houses will carry the news and make it look like it is true. That is the handwork of the West. They don't want you to see road. They don't want you to understand anything. Demand for good governance. Everything else will be put in place. Come to Burkina. I watched Tayo Aina. He's a YouTuber. Tayo Aina. Go and watch his documentary about Burkina Faso. He was in Burkina Faso a few days ago, and he posted on his channel. Listen, that's something I learned. I got from Burkina Faso that he interviewed. They told him that he should come back to Burkina Faso in the next 5 years. That he will never believe this is Burkina Faso. Because they know the country is under construction. They know very well that the country is under construction. It is not about religion. Saudi Arabia came to Ibrahim Traoré and asked him, please, we want to come and build 200 mosques for your country. Do you know how much it will cost to build 200 mosques in the country? He woke up and told them, no, please, we don't need more of this. What we need is job creation. Come and build 200 factories in my country, I will allow that. But 200 mosques is useless. It's waste of investment, waste of land. That is a leader that is, and mind you, he's a Muslim. It's not like he's a Christian. He's a Muslim. That is a leader that is intentional. They will come and give you religion and and exploit your resources. Make you to believe that you have to pray before you can be able to see food and eat. You have to pray before you can do this, you can do that. You have to pray in everything. But them, they don't know what is prayer because they know that the system is already being put in place. They don't need to pray before food will come. They don't need to pray before they will get a job. Before 18 years, once you get to up to 18 years, you are free to be on your own. You have your own house. You can even take loan house on mortgage and start living your life, and start having your life. That is system being put in place. But they make you to believe that you must have to pray before anything will come to you. That is why every corner of Africa is church, 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 church. Even some, I went to Nigeria, my brother, I went to Nigeria, I was crying. I was just crying. Big factories that I used to know in our bad those days, those big companies that I used to know that they used to manufacture things. Those warehouses now, they are church buildings. You close down the company and open church inside the company so that you can pray to have a job. Is that, you see how daft? Now you can understand my point. That I mean, even as I'm talking to, as I'm telling you this, I'm even running mad already. You close down a company that created job opportunity that will make you to work and earn money, and you build church. Yeah, you turn it into a church. The warehouse become a church where you will go and pray to have a job. See how intelligent that we are. This is the bad effect of religion in Africa, most especially Christianity. I know I'm talking about religion generally, but Christianity is the worst. I'm a pure Christian, bred from pure Christian home. Pure Christian home. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ for myself. But I can't be ignorant of what the Bible said. You see what these people do? They will come to Bible, they will turn Bible upside down. They will turn Bible upside down. When Bible tell you they will tell you the Bible said you should do this. Imagine a full-grown man, a matured, old man that is just close to the grave will come and tell you that if you don't pay your tithe, that you will not go to heaven. Where is the heaven? Where is the heaven? It's as simple as since my life, all my life. In fact, listen, let me tell you, I don't believe in everything that I see since from childhood. I don't believe in everything that I see. That is why, bro, I don't have some people in Africa, they say, I have a spiritual father. What is spiritual father? What can he do for you that you can't do for yourself? I hardly believe. I've never paid tithe in my whole entire life. I don't know what it feels like to pay tithes. Now, I've never paid tithe. I've never paid tithe. I go to church most of the time, not every time. Once in a while, I go to church. I'm not too religious, but I'm a Christian, but I'm not too religious. My own is to just wake up in the morning and say, God, thank you. I pray to God, that's all. But taking it personal, nah. Religion have caused more harm than good in Africa. With what I saw this morning by Hinn going to Uganda to go and pray for 80-something years old man that is almost 90 years, Museveni, to return to power after 40-something years in power, to return to power in 2026. Number one, Hinn is a hypocrite. Hinn is demonic. Hinn is not a minor, is not a child of God. Hinn is a servant of Mammon. Do you know what is Mammon? Hinn is a servant of Mammon. Most of your pastors, most of your daddy GOs, most of your Christian leaders, they are servants of Mammon. Listen, minus tithe, minus offering, minus gift in the church, these people will never continue that church business they're doing. Never. If there's no tithe and offering in church today, if there's no gift in the church today to the pastors, none of them will become pastor. They will run away from church. That is why you will see somebody that have tried hustle, it did not work for him. He will come and tell you, God called me. I don't know who God did not call. He will tell you, God called me. God called you to do what? To become a pastor. Pastor to do what? Pastor to preach the word of God. Fallacy, lies from the pit of hell. Lies from the pit of hell. You see, some of them will come and be, scattering people's homes. They will tell you your stepmother did this to you, your stepmother, your stepfather did it. I mean, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. If you talk, they will tell you, hey, touch not my anointed. This is my prophet, no harm, this and that. Gullible, ignorant. Ignorant. You'll be the one to go to church. You'll be the one to go and give your money. You still be the one to be subjected as a slave. The people that you are giving your money, their children are living flamboyant life. The people that you are giving your money, they are driving private jets. The people that they will still use that money to come and oppress you in the church and tell you, you know how rich I am. I'm the wealthiest pastor in the world. What made you wealthy? Do you have any other business apart from church? Just like, I don't want to be mentioning names, but very, very soon, I will start mentioning names of those criminal pastors. The ones that will tell you I'm the well, they will come out in the pulpit, in the big congregation, they will tell you I'm the wealthiest pastor in the world. I'm the wealthiest pastor in the world. That's all you can tell your congregation, that you are the wealthiest pastor in the world. Because you took tithes and offering from them and make yourself rich. That's what made you the wealthiest pastor in the world. Only an ignorant person will fall for all this, but not somebody like me. Anna, not somebody like me. I don't believe in those cock and bull stories. I don't believe in those fallacies, those lies, peddling around the name of Christianity and church this, church that. Small thing, they will tag you antichrist. Who told you that I don't believe in Christ? I believe in God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, God the Father, and God the Holy Spirit. One true God in three persons. But I don't believe in the lies that they are lying to you to take your money. I don't believe in those lies. Every corner of Nigeria is church. I came to Nigeria, I was like, everywhere is church, 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 church. Everywhere, even small shops, they converted to church. Shop that people should, convert, use and do business, sell things. They will open church there, inside shop. Everywhere is church, 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 church. Everybody want to become that Geo. Everybody want to become bishop. Everybody want to become, that's the lucrative business now that's going on in Nigeria. In Africa generally. But Nigeria is the worst. Nigeria is the worst. Nigeria is the worst. You see, somebody you call a pastor will be coming with Rolls Royce. There's one that is in Abuja. They call him, I don't want to mention names, but I'll start mentioning names soon. He drives Rolls Royce to church. Rolls Royce Phantom. He drives Ferrari. He drives all kind of speed cars to church. If you see his suit, designer, everything he wears on his body is designer wears. He'll come and preach to you, tell you Jesus this, Jesus that. Lies from the pit of hell. And you believe. You will definitely believe because you have no other choice. Your life is tied to their mouth to speak. We have to wake up. We have to wake up. Most especially Christians, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. With what happened in Uganda today is what triggered this morning. I've never wanted to talk about religion, but I found the need to do that because it is important. The ignorant is too much now. What Hinn is doing in Uganda, he can never do it in his own country. He knows that if he do it in his own country, he will have a very, very serious problem. Coming to Uganda to come and pray for Museveni to remain in power. Somebody that has been in power for over 40 years. People find it funny. To me, I don't find it funny. I see it like it's a slap on the face of Africa. If a Nigerian pastor do it or Ugandan pastor do it, I wouldn't mind. I would say, well, it's them. But a foreigner, not an African, saying he's a pastor. You come to Uganda to come and subject Uganda more. Do you know that supporting Museveni to continue to be in power is like supporting Ugandans to still remain in abject poverty? I will talk about Museveni. I dislike his government with everything inside me. With what I saw in 2022 or 2021, what he did to Bobby Wine. I will never stop talking about him. The whole world is corrupt. All these institutions who saw what happened during the election, they still declare Museveni as a winner without condemnation. High level of tyranny, wickedness. People think this is funny. This is not funny to me. I don't find it funny at all. If you think it's a joke to you, maybe. For me, I don't think it's a joke. I feel like it's a slap on the face of Africans. We can't continue like this. We must call a spade the way it is. We must say it the way it is without mixing word or fear or favor. We must say it the way it is and the way it's supposed to be. This nonsense must stop. This wickedness must stop. We'll start embracing ourselves. We will start loving ourselves. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up there. Share the broadcast and comment where you're watching from. Please. I see Paulus Mengela. He said, Africa leaders must open their eyes. Please, Africa is one of the Africas must be one like it is. Thank you for the live chat, brother from Namibia. I love you from Africa. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you, Paulus. Thank you very much. Dennis Benedict, where are you watching from, please? Mohammed Amadou, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I see you, Mosi Bobo. Say blessed. Love to great motherland. Thank you very much. John Emmanuel, thank you, brother. Where are you watching me from? Grace Charles, say share the wisdom, brother. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. People understand the truth. And, we must have to say it the way it is without fear or favor. Damian Pacey, he said, that's why Bob said, chase those crazy boy out of town. Exactly. Lambert Villarreal. This is not wake up time. It is action time. Thank you. Please share the broadcast. Let's so we can get to wider audience, please. Share. I'll soon be going off now, right? I'll soon be going off. In next 10 minutes, I'll go off. I'll go off in next 10 minutes. I'll go off in next 10 minutes. 1 minute, please. Yes, Anna. How are you? All right. Please comment where you're watching from, please. Comment where you're watching from. Comment. Thumbs up, share. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Thank you. Oh, my brother, all the way from Canada. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. God bless you. God bless you. We preach the gospel of truth and nothing but the truth. Yes. BL Felder from America. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dr. John, a Ghanaian living in the US. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Please call, I mean, tell us where you're watching me from so that, we will flow together. We need to flow together. Do we have people from Uganda here, please? If you're from Uganda, please comment. Say yes, please. If you're from Uganda, Kenya, from Togo, most actually, I need Togolese people because I had something that is going on in Togo a few days ago. I don't know. Something happened in Togo a few days ago. I don't know if it is true. Alexander, Lord of martial arts. Thank you very much. Bless you, brother. Michael Smith, 444. Thank you very much. Where are you watching me from? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment where you're watching from, please. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Share the broadcast and as well subscribe to the channel, so that we can get to wider audience. Comment where you're watching from. Comment. Religion in Africa. Religion is killing us more. Religion is more harm, causing more harm than good in Africa. It's causing more harm than good in Africa. Let's just start sensitizing our people. Maria Lucadia from Caribbean, thank you very much for joining us. I see Roland Aikonun. Where are you watching from? Thank you very much for joining this morning. I see Willard Simwaka from South Africa. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Michael Smith from New York. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all. God bless you. God bless you guys all. So that is the problem. If Hinn can go to Uganda to pray for Museveni, Museveni to return to power in 2026 after 46 years in power, what is holding him down from going to Burkina Faso to pray for Ibrahim Traore for God to protect him? These people, they are criminals. I mean, pastors. If you cannot fear anything, you cannot be scared of anything in this life. Be scared of pastors. Their mouth is very sweet. These people, hey, oh my goodness. These people, their mouth is very, very sweet. They have very sweet mouth, very sweet mouth. When they want to fabricate lies, they will make it look like it is true. Today, all the respect I have for Hinn is gone. He want nothing before my eyes, very good eyes anymore. He want nothing again. He want nothing. He's worthless to me. If Hinn can associate with this dictator, this Ugandan dictator, Museveni, this man that have killed a lot of Ugandans, this man that have subjected Ugandans into abject poverty for more than 40 years. This man here that clings to power when he was very, very young. Till now, he don't want to relieve the power. This man here, when he as a pastor is associating with him, look at him. Look at this man with his kind of hair, insulting Africans. This is a big slap on the face of Africa. When he landed in Uganda, did he like what he saw in Uganda? Africa will be great again. Africa will be great again. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have seen enough already. We have seen enough already. Christianity have caused us more harm than good. Pastors have caused us more harm than good. I mean, religion have caused more harm than good in Africa. You talk about terrorism in Africa is all caused by Muslim terrorists. You talk about criminal activities and scamming. You talk about pastors in the church. I'm not telling you there are no good ones. There are good ones. But the bad ones are more. That is why a pastor will come and tell you that your stepmother is killing you. Is the cause of your problem. Go and create problem between you and your family member and your relatives and your stepmother. And you think that what he said is true. You didn't know that he was just trying to, put fear in you so that you can bring more money to him. He will tell you, bring certain amount of money so he can pray for you. A pastor. Judy Lewis from Trinidad in the house. Thank you very much for joining us here. Amidu Kabo from Sierra Leone. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well, let me know where you're watching me from. Please comment where you're watching me from. But share the broadcast is very, very important. Please, we need to get to wider audience. Do me that favor by sharing the broadcast. Thank you. I see you, Marceline, Marius, Joseph, Gwen. Where are you watching me from? Junior Mohindo in Uganda, Kese. Thank you very much, Junior. Please, let me ask you something. As a Ugandan, please. Okay, can you please... Junior, are you with me? Junior, please comment yes. Are you with me? I want to ask you a question if you are here. I want to ask you a question, please, if you are here with me. Please. If you are here with me, I want to ask you a question. Okay, Junior. Please, can you describe Museveni's leadership in the comment section? Let me know how good is Museveni and his leadership in Uganda. Please, I give you a few minutes just to write. How do you see Museveni's leadership in Uganda? Please, if I may ask. 2026, I'm on him, I'm on his case. This is my platform. I will use my platform to speak against his leadership. That man will never return to power after 40-something years that did nothing in Uganda. Did absolutely nothing. And he want to return to power in 2026. It is a lie. It is a lie. I will lend my voice. Definitely. Africa, this is our continent. We have no other place we can call home but Africa. Africa belongs to us. We must defend our continent. No matter, we don't care where you come from. No, I don't fall for threats. I don't care. I don't fall for threats. The more you threaten me, the more you even cause more problem, because the more you threaten me, the more I come out more. I don't care about threats. I was talking about Museveni the other day, and somebody was, the comment section was like, wow, Junior Mohino, you said to me is good, cause peace, cause space. I don't understand. Now, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. From a Ugandan, are you a lawyer? Are you a supporter of Museveni? I can't believe this. For real. And I believe this guy is a very young guy. Oh my goodness. The leaders of tomorrow. Leaders of tomorrow have sold their birthright to older people that are close to the grave. Can't believe this, Junior. I'm disappointed. Museveni is good because of peace. Wow. What kind of peace do you have in Uganda when you don't have freedom of speech? What kind of peace do you have in Uganda? Let me hide somebody from my channel. He will never, ever, ever comment anything again. Thank you. Case closed. Thank you. I've done you a favor. Mm, thank you. What kind of peace do you have in Uganda? What kind of peace do you have in Uganda? Child, God. Child, God. Africa. Who did this to us? Who did this to us? Who really did this to Africans? We are quick to be compromised. Who did this to Africa? To the extent we sold our birthright. I mean, who did this to us? That we can't even discern, we can't even understand. I cannot believe a young man like this will come out to tell you that he liked Museveni's leadership, that because of peace. Which peace do you have in Uganda? When innocent people were being massacred in numbers, opposition members were being thrown inside jail because they came out to demand for good leadership. Who did this to us? Junior, do you have constant electricity in Uganda? It's very sad. It's very, very sad. It's very sad. Every day we shout here, we preach here, we talk here, trying to sensitize our people, making them to understand that. I mean, how will you even be comfortable with the way things are going in Africa? That's why people need to travel out. Until you travel, you will not go to understand how bad your government is. If you keep remaining in that country, you will think everything is all right until when you travel. Chris Monday, get a life, mate. A lot of peace, actually. You sound like a page more from. Well, your English alone is the reason why we're demanding for Museveni to step down. Your English alone, you can't write because of poor. Um, you can't write because of poor educational background. He cannot even give you quality education in Uganda. So how will you be able to know how to write? Look at your write-off. Chris Monday. More rude comment from you right now. I will hide you from my channel immediately. I've done that to one person, and you'll be the second person I will do that to. Okay? I cannot continue tolerating daft people. Nah, I can't. Like, this is one of the reasons why I left Facebook. I have over 10,000 followers on Facebook, and at the end of the day, because of the gospel of truth we preach, they came for me, because Facebook is not like it's not like YouTube. Facebook is once they flag you, piam, your page is gone. I abandoned Facebook because I feel like there are different people in Facebook and different people in YouTube. I have more matured people on YouTube, and most of these people you see that comment bad here on Facebook, they are coming from on YouTube. They are coming from Facebook, But it's okay. Uchenna Alba say, Bro Stanley, Brother Stanley, lack reasoning. Ugandans are here in South Africa wondering. I know. You don't need to tell me. I know. I know very well. I know very well. I know very, very well. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. This is the problem that we are having. We are scared to talk when we are supposed to talk. This is the same mistake our forefathers did. If I thought our fathers did what we're doing now, it wouldn't get this bad. If I thought our fathers, our parents did what we are doing now, it would never get this bad. Baby J, I swear to God Almighty. You see, you got the best president so far. You got the John Mahama. John Mahama is a president. John Mahama, you see, I counted last time here. Thank you very much for confirming what I said here last time on my program. You were not here. You see John Mahama. You see Ibrahim Traore. You see Jomai Faye of Senegal. You see Paul Kagame of Rwanda. These are leaders that I'm looking up to. 4 leaders that I'm looking up to in Africa. Apart from these 4 leaders, others are criminals. Others are for their own personal gains. These 4 leaders that I mentioned now, you guys, you don't know how lucky you are to have John Mahama. You don't know how lucky you guys are. And you know one good thing about John Mahama? You know one good thing about John Mahama? John Mahama is supporting Ibrahim Traore back to back. He's supporting Ibrahim Traore back to back. The 1,000 equipment that Ibrahim Traore bought for the road construction all came from Ghana. You know, Burkina Faso does not have seaports. So they came through Ghana port. They came through Ghana port. Ibrahim Traore is doing, John Mahama is doing absolutely well. He's my favorite. He's one of my favorites, sorry. You see John Mahama, you see Ibrahim Traore, you see Jomai Faye of Senegal, you see Paul Kagame of Rwanda. These are my heroes in Africa. These 4. If we can have people like this all over Africa, trust me, our sovereignty will be safe. And definitely I can promise you, I can tell you for free that we will recover what we have lost in Africa for a long time. I'm telling you gospel truth. John Mahama is doing well. You don't need to say it twice. John Mahama is doing absolutely well. This clown again said, Chris Monday said, yes, you can debate. Debate with a clown? I can't debate with a clown. Somebody that's been, I believe they said that Museveni came from Rwanda. There's a possibility you are also a Rwandan, or you are his supporter, loyalist to him. So I have no time to debate with somebody like you. No, I don't debate with people with low IQ. Never. No. Can't debate with you. How can I debate with you? What are you going to talk? You're going to tell us that Museveni is doing well. Museveni is doing well. I can't debate with somebody like you. Okay? Can't. Okay. Now, you know what I would do on this broadcast? I'll give this guy a chance to I'll give this guy a chance. Chief, okay, Chris Monday. Are you hearing me? Chris Monday. Comment, yes. Let me bring you in so that you can tell us more about Uganda. Tell us how good Museveni is in Uganda. I'll bring you in. I'll give you that chance. I'll give you that chance. Comment yes. Let me bring you in. I've not done this before, but I'm going to try. I'm not going to do it now. Comment yes. Let me bring you in. Chris Monday, say something. Let me bring you in. Oluwakemi Odu said, thanks for having time to tell about good president, and I one day Nigeria will have a good leader. Nigeria will definitely have a good leader in 2027. I've already seen it already. My brother Uchenna said, very true. Others are rogues and puppets. Exactly. Nigeria would 2027. I've told you guys. You see, when I say something, some people doubt me. I always tell you the truth. Before I tell you something, I've already made my research. You see, Tinubu will find it difficult in 2027. Tinubu will find it very, very difficult in 2027. First of all, do you know that before he was able to win this election that he is in 2023, he struggled a lot. How many votes did he get from South? How many votes did he get from Southeast? How many votes did he get from Southwest? Even to the extent his own state, Lagos State, was won by P2B. The only region that gave Tinubu votes that put him into power, they are manipulated votes, was from the north. And now, Tinubu's relationship with the Northerners is at stake. I don't know if I'm getting my point. The Northerners don't even want to see him again. You don't born you were to carry APC flag with Tinubu picture to go on to the northern state and go and hang it there. The next morning they will remove it. The next morning they will remove it. So Tinubu's relationship with the North is soured already. So where will he get the vote that will retain him in power in 2027? I love critical thinkers. I love people that think like me. Where will Tinubu get the vote that will return him to power in 2027? Every single corner of North now, what they are saying, they are complaining. Things are not good. Things are expensive. And you know Northerners, when Northerners tell you no, their no is their no. When they don't like you, they don't like you. When they like you, they like you. Even if you are killing them, they will like you. When they don't like you, they will tell you they don't like you. And you know the high level of nepotism that is going on in Tinubu's regime. So, I mean, I don't know how we'll be able to return back to power. To me, it is impossible. It is absolutely impossible. It is impossible. Northerners are not the people that you can compromise with money. You cannot buy them with money. When they don't like you, they don't like you. Fact. Fact. I mean, your relationship with most of these guys are sour. El-Rufai is not in good terms with you. El-Rufai said it. Tinubu will never return to power. See Kwankwaso. You know Kwankwaso? You know how much Northerners love Kwankwaso? See Atiku Abubakar from Adamawa. So Adamawa people will leave Atiku and come and vote for Tinubu. Every corner. It will be very difficult for Tinubu to return to power. He will never. So 2027, definitely, I'm very sure, pretty sure that we will get it right. 101%. 101%. There's no acrobatic he will do in the North. No more acrobatic. No more, whatsoever. Nothing. His own is done there. His own is done in the North. So don't even think about it. Say Tinubu will return to power in 2027. From which corner? From which angle? Where is it coming from? There's no sugar in his tea. 2027. He knows. He knows very well. He knows very well. If I may ask you, what has been the benefit of Tinubu's regime since Tinubu came into power? Subsidy was being removed, and fuel was skyrocketed into 4 times price. And now, where is the money from the subsidy? Where is the money from the subsidy? You're telling us that you doubled the allocation of the local government and the state government. What are they doing with the money that is doubled? You doubled for them. What are they doing with it? Are we seeing any changes, positive change? The answer is no. Few individuals are the ones packing the money, enriching themselves. God is watching. I'm still giving this guy a chance to come in. Let me add him so that he can come and prove to me that Museveni, you see, he's a coward. He ran away. I thought he said, oh my goodness, you see? He ran away. He really ran away. That's why I'm telling you, you see, all these people, they can only talk on the comment section. They can't gather balls to come on live, to come and talk. They can only talk on the comment section. They can only talk on the comment section. They can't come live. They can't. They can't. They can't. Museveni is doing well. I don't know where Museveni is from doing well in Uganda. Uchenna, I say Britain is one of our problems in Nigeria. Oh, so if I tell you that you are still under colonization, you don't believe me? We are still under that colonialism. We are still under it. There's nothing like independence. Independence is like a mirage to you. Independence is like a fallacy. It's like you're living in fantasy. We do not have our independence. yet. We are still under our colonial masters. Britain is the one that will dictate what will happen in Nigeria. They will be the one to dictate what will happen in Nigeria. Look at during the Biafran War. You saw what what Britain played out with Nigerian government against the people of Biafra. You saw it. There is still colonialism going on in Africa, in Nigeria most especially. There's still colonialism going on in Africa. That is why Burkina Faso will be able to get only 20% of their resources. 20%. A country that claims to have their sovereignty, 20% of their own resources. And the 80% goes where? How can a country develop with 20% of resources? And people think I do come here to come and just make noise and go. We spill it the way it's supposed to be. We say it the way it's supposed to be without mixing word. None of them is putting food on my table. None. I'm not hungry. So why should I'm not eating from politicians? So why should I massage their ego here? We say it the way it is without mixing word. I'm waiting for this guy. If I did not see him, I'll be going off in the next 3 minutes. I want him to come live and tell us what Museveni has been doing in Uganda that made him as the good president. Chris Monday. Chris Monday, I'm waiting for you. A coward. He ran away. He ran away because he knows that he's lying. If he was saying the truth, he would have come live. I would have bring him here so that he can also say something and tell us what made Museveni a good president. But he's a coward. I see you, Fadimatu Bello. Thank you very much for joining us here. Patricia Olima, thank you very much. Jalo Ibrahim Sore, thank you very much. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see Paulette Mary. Thank you. I think I've mentioned your name before. Yes. I'll be going off in the next 1 minute, please. I've exhausted time here already and have things to do. It's Monday. So I have some things to do to tidy up. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for joining me on the live stream. What you do for me is to subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well comment where you are watching me from. Do me that favor, please, by sharing the broadcast. We need to get to a wider audience. Africans need to be hearing the gospel of truth. I want to use my platform to sensitize our people, making them to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable. It is very important. Who is this? It's a Chukwudi, Mado, Angusi. But you are making noise. Please, which noise am I making, please? If I may ask. This is my Igbo brother saying this. Which noise am I making? Stella, Aero, lovely. Thank you. Jenna, when they hear the truth, they run away. They will definitely run away. John Emmanuel, thank you. Stay blessed. Thank you very much. Yeah, he ran away. I asked him to come. Let me bring him up here so that he can say something. He can come and prove me wrong. How Museveni is a good president. He couldn't even reply again, and he ran away. That is to tell you, they will just only talk in the comment section. They can't come out face to face to come and talk. If you're a man and you have balls under you, come out, prove me wrong in the comment, not in the comment section. I mean on live broadcast. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And that is what from now henceforth, that's what I will be doing. When you counter me and think that I'm saying, or say that what I'm saying is not true, I will ask you to come live so that we can talk it face to face. We can, we iron it face to face, iron it out face to face. So this, let me see this urchin, Chukwode Madangosi, this Mumu from Facebook. I know these things come from Facebook. What are you talking about? Please, I stand to be corrected. Trevor, Xavier, thank you very much. You're back again. We are chasing rats while our house is on fire. Exactly. By not talking fact. What is fact? What do you mean by not talking fact? These small boys from Facebook. This is one of the reasons why I don't like sharing my links on Facebook. I don't want these ratats to come here and be commenting some kind of things. Let me talk first before I do what I wanted to do to you here. So, what do you mean by fact? What is the fact? Are you a supporter of Museveni? Let me know. Or are you a religious person from Zion Ministry? Because I said something about you guys. You deleted your message. You see, coward. See, bunch of coward that I see here. And this is my Igbo brother. I can't believe. I can't believe. I can't. Maybe he's a pastor, or his father is a pastor, or he's being fed by a pastor. That's why he's countering with what I'm saying. But we continue preaching the gospel of truth and nothing but the truth. Exactly. He's one of the Sabo, my brother. They don't like to hear the truth. Truth is always bitter to them. Very, very bitter. Oh my goodness. He deleted his message, his comments. That shows how he's a coward. He's a coward. He makes noise. So, guys, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'll catch you guys live in the evening time. Thank you, Uchenna, my brother. Uchenna, but thank you very much, Xavier. Thank you. Thank you, Marvis Rose. Thank you very much for joining. John Emmanuel. Thank you. Stella Aure. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. See you guys by 8:30 p.m. Please. Mama T, thank you. Thank you. I see your comment. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you guys. Bye-bye. See you guys next.